To all who listen to this happy pod, welcome. My name is Noah Parker, and welcome back to my world of wonder, where I am joined by my beautiful wife and co-host, Mrs. Adriana Parker.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, indeed. It is another Monday night live stream or Tuesday audio podcast release for those of you listening. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Your throat okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You're like made a big
I
noise.
had a little bit of a frog in my throat getting started here, but I think I'm okay. My nose is bothering me.
Doing good. Always survived Monday, and
it's always the hardest day to survive.
Exactly. The first work day of the week is always tough, but we made it, so.
Indeed.
Yeah. Always look forward to this podcast.
Well, I did the right thing. Yeah, me too.
Because it's Monday and it's something to look forward to.
Exactly. That's why I like doing it on Monday nights, honestly, because we can have whatever day and we can look forward to this. The downside to doing this on Monday nights is sometimes the things happening during the day were just a little bit overwhelming.
A little bit much, and then,
and then we have to kind of like recenter and like like sometimes it's a little bit harder than others to like get in here and get it done. But we pretty much always do it, except for a couple weeks ago. But I don't
remember what happened, but
it was a week.
Yeah.
We both had a lot of things that we were working on, projects and school, and it just got to be too much, and we just kind of had to take a night to just exist for a minute. I think especially like together. You know, because
our love language is definitely quality time.
Yeah, for sure. And sometimes we just have to shut everything else off and just be with each other. And that's something I appreciate about us.
Yeah.
And it's like, unfortunately, sometimes things that we really like doing, like the podcast, have to take a back seat to it. But
I'm sure
the second most important thing in this world is our relationship. So. Anyway.
But yeah, we're gonna do part 2.
Basically. Last week, Adriana went on her own adventure on a virtual day in Disney, led by Chat GPT, and today is my turn.
Yeah.
Now we decided. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, we decided this time to change the prompt a tiny bit and see if it gave us kind of realistic twists and turns or like challenges to overcome. Because, that's what happens in Disney in real life. So not everything's crazy.
Not always.
All the time.
Yeah.
Which is totally fine, but, it's fine anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And I am also like, I've opted to not do the day in Hollywood Studios.
Because I did Hollywood Studios.
Adriana did Hollywood Studios. And I was like, well, first of all, I don't want to do Hollywood Studios because I want it to be different from last week. And the other reason I didn't want to do Hollywood Studios is because that is my park, And so it was a little bit more like, well, what would I choose in EPCOT? Yeah. Hollywood Studios is easy. I'd probably never actually leave Galaxy's Edge except to go ride Star Tours, but then I'd go back. So
that's hilarious.
So what is you basically use the same prompt I did, except you asked it to add some twists and turns. So how do we begin?
All right, so welcome to EPCOT. It's 7:32 a.m. Florida sun is just beginning to rise as you arrive at the park entrance. Spaceship Earth looms above you like a silver moon catching the morning light. You can already smell coffee and sunscreen in the air. Your magic band buzzes. You're all checked in, the gates open, and you step into the park, excitement humming like background music. We've got a full day ahead, rides, snacks, cultural adventures, and a few hidden magical moments waiting to be earned. But first, the rope drop strategy. Crowds surge forward as cast members gently guide everyone to the major attractions. You've got your map and your priorities. Choose your first move. A. Bolt straight to test track. It's early enough to design your car and race before the weight balloons. B. Head to Frozen Ever After in Norway. Rope drop means you might actually get on with the short line. C. Take a relaxed start with Spaceship Earth. Beat the midday line and easy into your day. D. Detour for Joffrey's coffee and enjoy the sunrise by the fountain. Slow start, but you'll have caffeine power for later.
Interesting.
What will you choose?
Well, I mean, first of all, I'm there at 7:32 a.m. So I'm waiting for an hour and a half for the park to open. That's crazy, but
you got
okay.
early access. No.
Apparently, yeah. Two hour and a half extra magic hours back in the day. Well, I'm not going to start my day off with test track because that's kind of crazy. That's pretty intense. We're not going to do that. And also, it is tradition for me not to start the day with the coffee unless we're going somewhere on the Skyliner route. If we're going somewhere on the Skyliner route, then we stop.
With me, then we always have to stop at the coffee.
But we're not going to stop unless we're on somewhere on the route to Joffrey's. And given the fact that I am starting at the front of the park, and I said Joffrey's. What did I say a second ago?
You said Joffrey's.
But did I talk about the Skyliner?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, if we're going on the Skyliner, we'll stop and get Joffrey's on the way to the park because our favorite Joffrey's is the one at the Skyliner station at the Caribbean Beach. So we'll stop there and get it. But based on the fact that I'm at the front of the park because Spaceship Earth is looming over me, I'm going to assume I'm not staying at at a resort with the Skyliner. So I am going to get on Spaceship Earth. That's how we start the day.
All right. Okay, excellent choice. The air is cool and crisp as you step into the shadow of the geodesic sphere. The soft instrumental music swells. You're really here. There's barely a line, and within minutes, a cast member smiles and waves you toward your time machine. You settle into your seat as the Omnimover glides upward through the darkness. The scent of ancient fire and papyrus fills the air. Dame...
I don't know what the word is, but I'm assuming it's probably papyrus.
Yeah, papyrus. What even is that?
It's a kind of paper.
Okay. Dame Judi Dench's calm narration begins. Like a grand and miraculous spaceship, our planet has sailed through the universe of time. That was really bad, but you know what I mean. You travel through the ages, cave paintings, the invention of the alphabet, monks preserving knowledge, the birth of the computer. It's a peaceful, inspiring start. At the top, you see Earth glowing against a sea of stars, and comes your first interactive challenge, designing your future world. So, the screen asks, what kind of future do you want to create?
My
choose carefully.
Right now?
Yeah, it says choose carefully.
Oh.
Your answer will shape a hidden event later in the day.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, this is cool. It did not do anything like this yesterday.
Or yesterday, but yeah, last time.
Whatever.
Yeah. Choose carefully. Your answer will... Okay. A, a sustainable future. Clean energy, green cities, harmony with nature. B, a technological future. AI assistance, hyper speed travel, innovation everywhere. C, a creative future. Art, music, imagination shaping the world. Or D, a community focused future. Cooperation, empathy, and human connection.
Oh, I have a hard time choosing between technology and creativity. I wish there was one that was both. That's what I would like. But since it can only be one, I'm going to go with creativity.
All right, so a creative future, art, music, imagination shaping the world. That is what you chose. C. All right. Okay, as the time machine glides back down toward Earth, the screen in front of you bursts into color. Animated cities dance to symphonies of light. Murals swift swirl across skyscrapers. You see kids painting with sound waves, composers writing with light, and streets alive with digital art. In the future you imagine, says Dame Judi.
Yeah.
Then creativity connects us all, turning ideas into inspiration. You feel a little spark, like you've set something special in motion. Your EPCOT adventure has been marked by creativity, and somewhere in the park, that choice will echo back to you. As you exit the ride, you pass through Project Tomorrow, where kids are laughing, testing simulators, and chasing glowing orbs. A little girl tugs your sleeves and whispers, "Keep your eyes open. There's art. There's art hidden in the most unexpected places today." Then she disappears into the crowd.
That's wild.
Oh, wow. Okay. 8:45 a.m. Early world celebration.
Wait, back up. It's 8:45 now?
Apparently.
Wild.
The park is now buzzing with life. You check the maps. Lines are forming across the parks. The sun's warm, but not yet sweltering. You got energy, curiosity, a bit of mystery guiding you. What's your next move? Head towards test track. Wander into world nature to ride Soarin' around the world. Start exploring the World Showcase, beginning with Mexico. Check out Creation Shop and Connections Cafe to get breakfast.
Well, I don't typically eat breakfast either, so we're not gonna do that. I still feel like I'm not quite ready for the test track.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite ready for the test track. What were the other two? One was Ride Soarin'.
We'll start explore the World Showcase.
Explore the World Showcase. Not yet, but that is correct. We're gonna go on Soarin'. We're gonna go on Soarin' right away.
Okay. Okay. Sign 07, the Land Pavilion World Nature. You enter the cool shade of the land where the scent of greenery and coffee mingles with faint echoes of Circle of Life, playing softly somewhere in the background. Families shuffle towards Soarin', excited chatter bouncing off the high glass ceiling. The posted wait time reads 45 minutes. Not bad. You join the line, winding through scenes of flight and exploration. The air hums with anticipation. Behind you, a dad hums the Soarin' theme under his breath. Ahead, two kids debate whether they'll get to smell the orange groves again. The crowd is friendly, hopeful, the kind that only exists at Disney Road Drop. As you near the boarding area, a cast member walks down the line holding an iPad. We got a special seat available for one solo rider in Concourse C, closer to the center section, better view. Anyone want it? It's a tempting offer, but it means splitting from your spot in line and maybe waiting longer if something goes wrong. Do you? A. Volunteer immediately. Center section means the best view and maybe some unexpected magic. B. Stay with your group line. No need to risk a delay. You'll enjoy the view wherever you are. C. Politely ask the cast member about the creative project hidden in the park. That mysterious tip from that little girl still lingers in your mind. What do you do?
I mean, we're gonna take it because, like, let's be like the whole thing about it being like, it's like if you take it, like, you might miss it might get delayed because something might not work right, and I'm like, then I'm gonna be delayed anyway. I'll just be in a worse. I'll take a single seater seat in Concourse C, right in the middle.
So volunteering immediately.
Absolutely.
All right. A.
The little girl's still creeping me out though.
It's kind of weird that it's bringing it up.
I hope it keeps bringing that up so I can eventually
funny.
address it, but like.
That's hilarious. Okay, so you step forward. I'll take it. The cast member beams. Perfect. Follow me, dreamer. You slip through a quiet back hallway, passing under a glooming Concourse C sign. The crowd hum fades, replaced by the steady whoosh of air and faint orchestral music. Moments later, you're buckled in the center section, front row, prime spot. The lights dim. Patrick Wilbur's familiar voice says, "Nice work, pal. Soon you'll be airborne." And then you soar. Okay, so I guess nothing happened. 9:38, 2 a.m. The scent of grass, ocean spray, and orange groves rushes past. Your feet dangle over the pyramids, the Taj Mahal, icy peaks, and glowing cities at night. You can't help smiling. This ride always makes even the most tired hearts feel lifted. Then something odd happens. As you glide over the Sydney Opera House, you notice a shimmer in the water below. For a brief second, it's not a reflection, but a brush stroke of light, forming a small glowing palette and paintbrush symbol, the same one that was projected during your creative feature at Spaceship Earth. A whisper of music, not part of the usual soundtrack, echoes faintly in your headphones, a melody you don't quite recognize yet. When the ride ends, your cast member friend is waiting near the exit ramp, smiling knowingly. The stat seat doesn't get used often. You got an eye for magic, huh? She subtly slips you a small EPCOT artist pin, featuring that same glowing brush symbol. You'll want to keep this close. You never know what doors creativity opens here. 9:45 a.m. The land courtyard. You step out, pin in hand, feeling that warm post-ride buzz. The park is alive now, crowds moving toward World Showcase, the morning sunlight glittering across the water. Your phone buzzes with your next lightning lane opportunity and a few notifications about wait times. You could chase the next thrill or follow the growing thread of mystery you've uncovered. Next move, head to test track. Maybe see if speed and design reveal another clue. B, go deeper into World Showcase starting in Mexico where art and magic intertwine. C, visit Journey into Imagination with Figment. Creativity incarnate might know something about your going pin. D, stop for a snack at Sunshine Seasons, regroup, people watch, and plan your next creative move.
Well, I rarely ever eat. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to eat. I'm also going to stay on this side of the park. I think I am going to go ahead and go visit my friend Figment.
Okay.
Because, we're being really creative here, right? And that is probably one of the most creative pavilions, in my opinion, in all of EPCOT. Something about imagination just speaks creativity,
Yeah.
It's almost like that's exactly what imagination is.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever make it. Well, we'll probably go to the World Showcase, but I'll probably do that like after lunch.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm gonna stick over here for now.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, 10:03. The Imagination Pavilion. You cross the bridge toward the glass pyramid, sunlight scattering into rainbows all around you. The faint scent of popcorn mixes with the whir of fountains below. A group of kids run past, giggling and shouting, "Figment, Figment!" Inside, the queue glows in dreamlike purples and pinks. The air conditioning is crisp and comforting, a welcome break from the growing Florida heat. You board your ride vehicle and glide through the silly, surreal world of Dr. Nigel Channing and his mischievous purple dragon Figment. He's everywhere, popping upside down, bouncing between ideas, laughing about how imagination has no limits. You can't help but grin. The ride's whimsical chaos feels oddly familiar. Then midway through the sound lab, something strange happens again. The hidden connection. Figment's song pauses, just for a moment. The colors on the screen around you fade into grayscale except for one glowing symbol hovering near the console. The same paintbrush and palette from your pin. Figment suddenly looks right at you. Hey, you've got one of those. That means you're part of the Creative Sparks. I've been looking for someone like you. You blink. You should put it on your face. You blink. The family in the car next to you doesn't seem to notice anything unusual. Meet me at the Image Works Lab after the ride. Bring your imagination and maybe a sense of adventure. The ride resumes as normal with Figment's catchy finale filling the air. Imagination, imagination, a dream.
A dream. Oh, what?
A dream can be dream come true. Okay, all right. Imagine Works Lab. You step off the ride and into the interactive lab. Kids are building music with motion sensors, making colors dance on digital screens. In the corner, a cast member wearing a Figment pin with a gold border waves you over. You're the guest Figment mentioned, aren't you? They lower their voice. You've been invited to a special challenge. The Creative Sparks Quest. If you complete these 3 creative challenges hidden around World Showcase before sunset, you'll unlock an extra magic surprise at nightfall. You tap your magic band and your pin glows faintly for a second. Your first clue is waiting in World Showcase, somewhere between France and Japan. Look for art that moves when no one's talking. Next move, head straight to France, follow the trail of art and see what Figment meant. B, detour through the American adventure first. There might be a clue or performance to inspire your next move. C, grab a snack in France, perhaps a croissant or macaron, and then begin the hunt. D, ignore the quest for now and ride Guardians of the Galaxy costume and rewind. After all, creativity and chaos go hand in hand. What do you want to do?
You know what? Because this is an assignment from Figment, screw everything else. We're following my boy, and we're going to find out what is it, Creative Sparks? Mm-hmm. We're going to find out what this Creative Sparks thing is all about.
Creative Sparks Quest.
We're doing it. All right, I'm on the Figment train now.
Head straight to France?
Head straight to France.
All right. Let's see what happens.
But here's the thing. I am going to go there by way of Mexico. So I'm going to enter the World Showcase, and I'm going to go around the long way. I'm not stopping, not doing anything else. But I'm going to go through World Showcase the correct way.
That's hilarious, because I wonder what if this is the wrong way. It says the lagoon sparkles under the late morning sun as you stroll across the bridge from the UK toward France.
Yeah, no, that's the wrong way. That's not the way I went.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
okay.
hilarious.
So I'm gonna walk through Mexico. Okay, then I'm gonna walk through Norway. Okay, then I'm gonna walk through China. Okay. And I'm going to go past the outpost.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay, there you go.
I'm going to walk through Germany.
There you go. Oh, man.
I'm just going to go all the way.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I did. So pick up from there.
Okay. You pass the familiar Eiffel Tower replica and the facade's shimmer, the bakery, the perfume shop, the charming little artist kiosk lining the walkway. Your pin glows faintly again, just once. Then you notice it, a small outdoor gallery near the water featuring animated art prints, sketches of Belle, Remy, and Aurora that appear to Aurora that appear to breathe when sunlight hits them just right. One painting in particular, an abstract swirl of color, moves ever so slightly even when the breeze dies. A discreet plaque beneath it reads, "Creativity is motion. Touch the light and follow where it leads." As you step closer, you see a soft glow behind the artwork. It looks interactive, perhaps a hidden touch panel. Guests around you don't seem to notice. What do you do? A. Touch the light. Maybe this is the next step to your Creative Sparks quest. B. Step back and watch for a few minutes. Maybe the art reveals something on its own. C. Ask the nearby artists painting portraits if they know anything about moving art. Or D, take a detour into Les Halles Bolgenary Passage, something French first, croissant courage, before continuing.
I'm touching the light.
Oh man, you're touching the light.
I'm touching the light. Okay. Watch me just die here. And it's like, Chat GPT is just like,
wrong decision.
You died. End of story. You died. That's so funny. Let's see what happens. Okay, this is the light, and I'm touching it.
All right. You reach out and touch the light. The canvas is warm beneath your fingertips, not hot, but humming softly like a living thing. The colors swirl around, rippling like water. Suddenly, everything goes still. The chatter of tourists, the music, even the faint hum of the fountain, all fade into a kind of gentle hush. Then, the painting moves. The brushstrokes rearrange themselves into a glowing path of color, like an aurora in miniature. It curls outward from the painting and stretches across the pavilion toward the bridge to Morocco. A faint, familiar voice echoes Figment's giggle. You're on the right track. The spark of creativity flows through art, motion, and heart. Keep following the colors. They'll lead you to your next clue. The light fades. The world resumes, and a passing guest gives you a mildly confusing look. You're the only one who seems to have seen it. Your pin pulses once. Challenge number 1 complete.
Wild. This is not realistic.
Yeah,
we have departed from the realism thing. But that was a long time ago. But I'm actually okay with it. Like, this is pretty entertaining.
It's funny. All right, 11:06, the French courtyard. You take a deep breath of buttery pastry air. The day's heat is starting to build, and you can feel your adventure shifting into its next stage. Somewhere in Morocco or Japan, another piece of this Creative Sparks quest is waiting, and you've already halfway there to unlock the extra magic tonight. A street performer starts playing a lively tune on an accordion nearby. You notice that as he plays, the faint shimmer of color trails faintly from his instrument, the same glow you saw in the painting. It seems creativity itself is waking up around you. So, next move. Follow the trail of color across the bridge to Morocco. Art and pattern come alive there. B. Take a scenic detour through Japan. The world of paper, ink, and delicate imagination might hold your next clue. C. Stop to ride Remy's Ratatouille adventure before continuing. Maybe your creativity can blend into a bit of mischief. D. Take a rest at Les Fins de France with a chill drink. You've earned a pause before the next creative spark ignites.
Well, I don't want to just focus on this whole quest.
Yeah.
Because that'd be pretty boring, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to go ahead and go jump on Remy's Ratatouille adventure real quick. Sorry, my eye was itching and now it's all red. But
No, you're good.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and ride Remy's right now because maybe my imagination will blend in with the cooking mice.
Mm-hmm. All right, stand by, wait. Guess how long it is?
45 minutes.
70 minutes.
Golly.
Oof. But you know what? A true artist doesn't rush the creative process. You join the queue, and as the line moves, you overhear snippets of laughter, smell fresh baked baguettes wafting from La Criperie to Paris, and notice your pin flickers again. This time it glows bright red and gold like a simmering sauce. The bride, you board your Ratmobile and shrink to Remy's size, darting through the kitchen, the dining room, and the chaos of culinary creation. The scents of pepper, herbs, and cheese fill the air. Everything is huge and exhilarating. Then, in the middle of the kitchen scene, something strange happens again. As Remy waves goodbye, the screen flickers for a moment, and he looks directly at you.
Again?
$2. You have the mark of the creative spark. Your Ratmobile pauses just for a split second. Remy tosses a tiny glowing paintbrush made of light onto your lap. It disappears, but your magic band vibrates softly in response. Then, as if nothing happened, the ride resumes. Everyone cheers and claps, blissfully unaware. When you exit, you notice something on the wall near the exit doors, a small mural of Remy stirring a pot of soup, but the steam forms the same brush symbol as before. You smile. That's 2 clues down. So you completed the second challenge already. There's 3.
That's wild. Well, that was a second clue. That wasn't the challenge. That was just a clue.
Well, it says progress update on Chat GPT. It says challenge 1, L'Art de la Magie, completed. And this is challenge 2, Remy's Creative Kitchen, completed.
Oh, wow. So I got lucky
Challenge
by choosing to do that.
Yeah. Challenge 3, awaiting discovery hint between Morocco and Japan. Your pin glows once more, this time shimmering with a hint of blue. A faint voice whispers in your mind. Find the art that breathes without paint. The last spark lives in sound and silence.
I hope it gives me an option to get some food.
It's noon. It's lunchtime.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
The sun is high. The lagoon glitters. Music plays faintly across the promenade, and you can practically feel the park's energy surging. Next move. Follow the glowing hint toward Morocco. B, headed Japan. And the harmony of art and silence seem to fit that clue perfectly. C, stop for lunch at Les Halls before pressing on creativity's better fed. Go back toward the American adventure. Maybe the final spark hides in song.
See, that's annoying because I went to eat lunch, but I wanted to eat lunch in the American Adventure.
That's hilarious.
I guess we'll eat lunch where it gives me, so whatever that one was.
See, stop for lunch.
Yeah.
At Les Halls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe they'll have pasta or something, or pizza. I don't know.
All right. So you're gonna go in there. Butter of croissants, baguettes, and pastries fill your senses. The line moves quickly, but you take a moment to appreciate the little details. You decide on a warm almond croissant, still flaky and fresh from the oven. A chocolate eclair, dark and glossy, and a refreshing sparkling water to fill your... That's not really a hearty meal, but okay. To keep your energy up. You find a small table under the window where the sun reflects off the lagoon. As you eat, you notice something curious, a faint shimmer along the railing outside, visible only in the corner of your eye. Your pin glows faintly again. This is definitely a clue. The shimmer seems to point toward Morocco, the next stop in your Creative Sparks quest. Time to move, you think. The last spark is waiting for me. You finish your lunch, feeling fueled and alert. The lagoon sparkles in the sunlight, and a gentle breeze carries music from nearby pavilions. Your creative senses are tingling. The last challenge is close. Next move. Follow the shimmer toward Morocco. Go directly to Japan. Explore hidden corners of France. Take a tea tour to ride Grand Festa tour in Mexico.
I mean, I guess let's just go directly to the next one.
The shimmer toward Morocco?
Might as well.
Okay. Oh, man, this is so funny. All right, the warm scent of spices greet you as you step into the pavilion. Colorful mosaics integrate lanterns, and carven wooden doors shimmer in the sunlight. Fountains gurgle softly, and somewhere nearby, a quiet stringed instrument plays a mesmerizing tune. Your pin pulses a deep blue, guiding you toward a small courtyard tucked behind the main gate walkway. At first glance, it seems ordinary. A few benches, a fountain, and the rich patterns of the walls, but your clue echoes in your mind. Find the art that breathes without paint. The last spark lives in sound and silence. All right, so you notice that the fountain isn't just water. If you listen carefully, each drop seems to produce a note, like the courtyard itself is a giant musical instrument. A plaque nearby reads, "Align your creativity with the rhythm of life." A cast member nearby smiles knowingly. Try touching the fountain's edge or move with its rhythm. The final creative spark reveals itself to those who notice the music in motion. You step closer, the water shimmers differently under your fingertips, responding to your movement. Slowly, the water forms a glowing pattern, the final brush and palette symbol, shimmering with light that pulses in time with the music. A soft, cheerful voice whispers in your mind, "Congratulations, you completed the Creative Sparks quest. Creativity is your guide, imagination your map, and magic your reward." Extra magic unlocked. Your pin glows bright gold. Suddenly, fireworks sparkle across the lagoon. The EPCOT nightly show has begun early for you. Music, lights, and bursts of color fill the sky. A cast member approaches and hands you a small keepsake, a miniature glowing palette etched with your 3 completed challenge locations, France, Ratatouille, and Morocco. Consider this your personal touch of extra magic, she says.
So the pin has France, and Morocco.
I guess. You realize something incredible. Every choice, every spark of imagination led to this moment. The day hasn't just been a ride through the park. It's been a journey through your own creativity. Congratulations, you've completed your virtual EPCOT adventure, faced challenges, followed the whispers of magic, and unlocked extra creativity for the night. If you want, I can create a day recap map of your adventure, showing each stop challenge and spark you discovered. Then that's it. That's how it ends, pretty much.
Wild. It didn't even actually let me get to the end of the day. It's just like, and that's long enough. And it just ends. That's crazy.
That's cool.
Well, there you go. That was extra magical.
Yeah, did you like that?
That was entertaining.
Yeah, I thought so too.
It wasn't not fun.
Yeah.
I did enjoy that, so.
How would you have ended your day? Because it was like...
It was so lunch. Off the rails, honestly, that I don't even know.
Honestly, yeah, because the last thing you rode was...
Ratatouille.
Mm-hmm.
I guess what I really would have done, if it wasn't this magical thing and it was like a real day, I would have stayed in the front of the park, like the celebration or whatever neighborhoods, until lunch, and I would have eaten lunch probably at Connections or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I would have gone to the World Showcase, and I would have gone to Mexico for a margarita
nice.
to ride Grand Fiesta Tour.
That's how you do it.
And then I would continue in the World Showcase, eventually
so
watching. Why can't I think of the name? Golden Dream, the American show. I think it's called Golden Dream. I can't remember now, but I would have ended the day probably before the fireworks show started, and I would have taken off before that got started. But you know me, I'm not one to typically stick around and watch fireworks, but I mean that was fun.
Yeah, that's good.
It was a twist.
Yeah.
Different than the twist I was expecting. Like when we prompted it to give us twists or challenges, like I was expecting it to be more like, oh no, it started storming. What are you gonna do? And that's not the kind of challenge it gave us.
I feel like next time we have to be even more specific.
Yeah, for sure. But
like
it was fun.
For example, like even like literally give them an example so that it has like ideas.
Yeah.
But I think we can continue to do this. Just kind of. Yeah, like it'll become a series of some sort.
But I want to wait. Yeah, I don't want to do it next week.
Yeah.
We need to actually like come up with some topics to talk about. Yeah. But right on. So I have to quickly go. I forgot before we started that I was going to go onto Instagram and look and see if I added anything. And then I forgot what I was doing, so I didn't. So I have to go check and see if there's any news. There's not. At least I didn't see any. So there will not be a Mickey's Neck of the Woods segment to this particular episode.
That's crazy. There's nothing going on.
I think there is stuff going on. I'm just not seeing it. So I don't. Maybe I'll have more to share next week. Whoa, that was a fun sound. One thing I know happened is in California at Disneyland, their Big Thunder Mountain Railroad had been under refurbishment, and that has finished, and theirs reopened. Okay. And I was really confused. And I think it's the reason I didn't save anything, because I was really confused about it. And I finally realized what was happening. And I was like, oh well. Because I kept seeing people posting like Disney unexpectedly opens Big Thunder Mountain Railroad after closure. And I was like, that's not real. Like, I know Big Thunder's not open right now, so like that's not a thing. And it took me like 3 days of seeing people posting about Big Thunder reopening after its closure that I realized it wasn't talking about the one in Magic Kingdom. It was talking about the one in California in Disneyland.
Oh man, that's funny.
And so I was like, whatever. So I know that happened. I don't really know if there's any other news that happened this week, you
already said the like Zootopia thing.
Zootopia Better Together opened this week, I guess. I think I talked about that last week, but it did open. Actually, technically opened last week, but it opened on the 7th, and then we had our video come out on the 8th, the following day, where Mom and Dad had got to check it out for themselves, and I will eventually get a chance to get down there and check it out. But one of our viewers who saw that video said they had also gone to see it, and they had similar feelings to Mom and Dad, except they did like it. Like, Dad didn't like it better than It's Tough to Be a Bug. Mom seemed the same way. Mom and Dad both seemed to prefer It's Tough to Be a Bug over it. But this particular commenter mentioned that they do like it better than Tough to Be a Bug, but it does seem a little bit rushed and a little bit lackluster. But they do think it is better than what was there. So kind of have your pick of the litter there. Someone's gonna love it. One thing I will say is that in the video, Mom said she thought that it was shorter than It's Tough to Be a Bug, but the runtime for It's Tough to Be a Bug was actually 9 minutes. Like, that show was only 9 minutes long.
Was it the same?
I don't know. I didn't look to see what the runtime for Zootopia was, but I would assume it's probably about the same. It's either the same and it's 10 minutes, or it's a little bit longer. But I would be willing to bet it's probably about the same. I would guess about 10 minutes. So, yeah. Nice. No real news this week. Sorry about that.
That's what's going on.
Yeah. Last week I teased that we were going to be uploading a video where we made sourdough bread for our Castle Cravings Kitchen series. And that ended up not going up this week because we had a little bit of a more time-bound video to come out, which was the Zootopia one. But now that that's out, we are going to be sharing our journey making sourdough bread this coming Saturday. So that'll be uploaded to the channel at 4 p.m. on Saturday afternoon. And then, I can say it. I was going to say I don't know if I want to announce it, but I will. Marcy and I are getting back together this week to record 2 episodes of DCOM Kids. That'll come out a week apart, so we'll have 2 weeks of content filmed for that. But DCOM Kids is making its triumphant return. I don't know when. I guess Wednesday. We'll upload it on Wednesday. I'm like trying to decide, because I'm like, this comes out on Monday, technically Tuesday.
When did you used to have it? It used to come out on Friday.
It used to be on Fridays, but now we do game night on Fridays.
Okay.
Except we won't be able to do game night this Friday.
Yeah.
Because I'm closing. Maybe we do game night on Wednesday. No, I'm closing on Wednesday too.
Okay, yeah. It's all right. Yeah.
We'll do game night. Maybe we'll do game night a different day this week. But next Wednesday, next Wednesday we'll have a new episode of DCOM Kids. And I'm excited to get that back up and running for multiple reasons. Number one, I want to get back into rewatching those DCOMs and hanging out with Marcy and all that good stuff. And the other reason is because there was a point in time before the season break where we were uploading content 5 days a week, and that dropped to once a week. And I want to get back to that because that was really fun.
Now we're at like 3.
We're at 3 right now, but we're almost. I want to get back to 5. I want to get back to 5.
Was it 5?
We had 5. But I think I was technically counting the podcast twice, because the podcast would be streamed on Monday night, and then it would be released on Tuesday or whatever.
Well, okay.
And so I was counting it as 2 separate, but I don't know. I would like to have like 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. There's something new on the channel.
I'll eventually get there.
Yeah, that's my goal. That's where I want to be. But anyway, I've got nothing left for you. You want to shout them out on those socials real quick?
Yeah, go ahead and give us a like, subscribe here on the YouTube channel, Noah Parker _ channel. You can also follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at Noah Parker's World of Wonder.
Indeed. And if you are listening to the audio only version of this podcast and you're looking for the video version, like Adriana said, that's on youtube.com /Noah Parker _channel. And if you were watching us already on YouTube and you're looking for the audio only version, we are available on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, and Spotify.
Perfect.
And just search for Noah Parker's World of Wonder. And you can also find DCOM Kids on the same platforms. We already have some of our episodes up there, and we're making some more coming very soon.
Mm-hmm.
So we look forward to the next week of content and just hanging out with you guys, just making stuff for you guys.
If you made it this far, comment. I don't know, just kidding.
Oh yes, we're not there yet. Nobody's made it this far.
Who knows? Maybe there's
maybe Mom and Grandma Jan. So we'll have 2 people that'll get to this point in the video. And if you were watching this, Mom, Grandma Jan, I want you guys to comment. I don't know, paper quilting.
Paper quilting. Nice.
Paper quilting.
Love it.
Just so that we know you actually watched it. And if we don't get comments from Mom and Grandma Jan in a week, we're gonna give them a phone call. But that's all we got for you guys tonight. We hope you enjoyed, and we hope to see you next time. But until then, my dear friends, let the wonder take hold. What's going on in Mickey's neck of the woods? Oh, hi guys.